Hey guys, so today we're gonna be using lichess and looking at something and the names of different chess openings and how to play them. So when we get into the openings, that's like a little more advanced than what we've been doing before. But now we're gonna learn about what it is. So yeah, let's begin. So the opening So first I'm gonna teach you like an opening that's like I normally play when I'm black. And it's called the just Sicilian. I normally play it when I'm black. And there are two ways to play it, I think. So normally you play E5 or 5. E5 is the Sicilian. And then there are two moves for white that are pretty common here. One is knight to f3 and one is knight to c3. If you play knight c3, that's called the closed Sicilian. And if you play knight to f3, that's called the open Sicilian. In both ways, in whichever move white plays, is gonna respond with knight to c6, and if they play knight to f3, black is still gonna play knight to c6. So yeah. And in the open Sicilian, then they would normally play d4. That's the point of the open Sicilian. And normally you're supposed to take, and then you're not supposed to take back the second time. Because then if you take back the second time, then white will have a strong queen in the center, which we don't want. Because now our knight can't chase it away, because we already captured. And it captured us. We captured, right? So we can't. So that's not good. So normally what we would do, like you're use like play e5, I think that's what I normally play. I'm not so like the best moves, but I mean these are the moves that I play. And then like they like either normally in my games they take or go back to f3. Like say they take, then you're gonna take this way because now you're controlling a center square. The four center squares: d5, e5, e4, d4, and he just controls one of the center squares. And already occupying some. We're already occupying two of the center squares. No, three because we have a pawn here. And if we develop, then that's gonna be all four because there's the pawn. Or you could just do this to make sure. No, yeah, that's that. And then after this grade, then you just go to normal development, and then from there on, you just play it how you play it. That is normal development. So yeah, that's that. And now I'm going to show you an opening I play a lot is white. It's called the Scots game. So yeah, you play e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, and then you play d4. Like, so the thing is they take, you take, and it's just like the Sicilian. See, our Sicilian. It's just like our Sicilian. See, in our Sicilian, see, like, all right, where's the line? D5. All right. Okay, yeah. It's like our Sicilian. See, we take the first time, but we don't take. But we see, it's like our Sicilian. We take the first time, but we. All right. Well, so it's like the Sicilian. We take the first time, It's like this is in take the first time, but don't take the second time. No, no, no. So then after knight takes, um, and then like, okay, stop. I'm confused. Okay, so we had 4, 5, knight f3, knight 6, d4, knight 6. Okay, and then you can like play knight f6. And then here now you're supposed to play knight c3. That's the normal thing. And then you normally like play bishop to b4. And then now you're turning to take because they can't take because it's spin. Maybe we'll get into like what pins are, skewers like later, and forks. Yeah. So because the knight can't move because if you move the knight, see, then you lose your king and you can't lose your king, so you're not allowed to take back. And and it's not good to play bishop to d3 because your queen was defending the knight. But if you place a bishop here, the queen will interrupt it. So then it'll take the knight for free, and you've lost a piece, and probably you're gonna lose the game. So what you're supposed to do is it's fine to play this, but after first you play this, so you don't lose the knight. And they normally take like this, and then you can do this because there's no knight because it's already traded off for your queen to defend. So it's fine because there's nothing. So it's fine to protect it. The pawn. Because yeah. And then after that then it's back to normal. Like we could go there. Castle, castle, maybe like d6 or d5, probably d5. Take maybe and something like this. Then you might normally I play this trying to get here. I mean trying to go here or here. To get here. To get to the f5 square. I played this in one game because the bishop protects it. Yeah. And then they and what happened in my game was they played c5 because first it blocked the d4 square. So I can't go there. And if I play this, then they might play a random move here, trying to defend. Thus defending the pawn, getting a bishop on a good diagonal. Right? But then here they want you to play this, so they can play this. And your bishop, if it takes, you know what's gonna happen. Or like say they play this, probably because they want to keep having an eye on that time. So then say they play this, rook on a semi-open file, then take, you also lose that. And if you go here, you lose this. And your bishop can't go here, because your knight's went all the way there. So what I would play is c3. So then also it's called, you do it with a tempo. A tempo is when you play a move and it forces your opponent to make a move. Here, it forces them to move their bishop because it's going to get attacked. Like here, only move. And then, now this is fine because now this doesn't work. I mean, fine, you can play it technically, but now you can still go here. It still defends the square, right? So yeah, that's that. So we played 11 moves for the scores. Okay. And now there's something I want to show you called the Petrov defense. This is going to be our last opening. I don't play against it a lot, really, but there is a trap sometimes. E4, E5. This is different. Normally, after knight f3, you'd play like knight c6, and then like maybe the scots or something. But here you copycat black white with knight f6. And then white's supposed to take. But blacks did not take. Technically, because then they get hit with queen e2, And obviously, if you keep copycatting, you're gonna lose a knight because you know you can't take it back because you lose the queen. Oh my bad. Okay, my bad. Ah, here. Knight to f6. So normally when takes, or there's also the trick, you play queen back, I mean knight back, but then see, before if you move the knight, there's still this, so it's not set. But you move the knight. Now, see, if you move the knight anywhere, here, 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 um, here, 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 or here, it's sec because you move the knight, right? So the trick here is this, because this attacks the queen and comes with sec, right? So, but however, if you're wondering why not do this, because it also attacks the queen, right? And it's sec, because you move the knight. The thing is, now the king can take your knight and he's out of sec, so you just lost a piece for a knight for a pawn, which isn't good. So the only good trade is knight. The only good thing is knight c6, and they can practically resign. And also, this doesn't work because the knight defends the square. If the knight did not defend the square, then that's like the only good move. So your take and it's practically hopeless. Maybe they could try to do this so they could castle so their king doesn't have to keep on defending and stuff. Yeah. So guys, so yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. So the correct move in the Petrov defense is knight to c6, and they take with the tempo, but it's not set. Normally you take this way, and then like you can like play knight to c3, developing and making sure they don't get the pawn back. They might develop. I'd like to do this because they can't take because it's defended. Play like here, here. Oh no, not there. Here, and yeah, I can do that. Well, guys, so yeah, that's the end of this episode. I really hope you enjoyed learning about 3 different openings. One is called the Sicilian, which you play as black. Another is the Scots game, which you play as white. And the third is the Petrov. You can play that as black. And we might make some future videos about some more openings. And yes, I do know a few more. So maybe, but just not enough time. This is already a long video. So yeah, well guys, that's the end of this episode. I really hope you enjoyed learning about a few different kinds of openings. We might make more of these kinds of videos in the future. And until next time, bye bye guys.